So,
What was my backstory again? I can't remember.
Dude, I have a personal log on me. And I wrote it all out.
How funny it would have been if you died in the first session, then.
I might have been a little perturbed, but then I could have made a better character.
Oh, good. Thanks for making that appear on the page, Danny.
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant to just edit in it, make sure I kept track of the date.
Goblin
Still the
attack.
Oh!
So
Bulk
you guys
attack. Bulk attack.
well,
Oh, is that what those things were? Okay.
No.
I don't know what they were. I
The
just killed
goblin attack was the 5th.
Yeah.
Hey, you forgot one important date.
Your birthday?
Yeah, my birthday.
Oh, wrecked.
God,
I didn't know what you said.
it was my birthday.
Oh,
What?
yes. Birthday.
So you guys headed over to the east side of town, right? And you were
Mhm.
going to walk for a little while, make camp, rest until you got some fatigue points back.
Pretty
And
My plan
find
was
somewhere
to
to stay.
find the nearest farmhouse and ask for...
What I feel like we should do is we should camp in, like, the forest.
Wait, if there's
I would
smoke, then
prefer
that means
that.
it's the book burner, right?
What?
Nils the
smoke.
bug burner.
Nils the book burner?
Why
Yo,
did
you're
you
the-
burn?
Oh. Nil, what the fuck?
What's
like
wrong with
books.
burning things?
That's not, no, that's fine, but what the fuck, man? I like books. I mean, granted, I like the sound of knife cutting through flesh, but...
Yeah. Oh,
But
Nice.
there's books to
Like
depict
info.
them. Should I describe this part of backstory then? I feel like I should.
Oh, gosh.
Over this campfire.
Okay.
Basically, there's this evil guy who's the guy who wrote that letter. I've shown the letter to Gavin at this point, by the way.
Yes, you have.
And basically, there's this artifact that lets you bend reality to your will. And there was this book that gave you direct instructions on how to get it. And so I burned it so he couldn't have it.
Oh.
Maybe you're not a complete moron.
Maybe.
I think I'm slowly coming to the realization that I'm not in a party full of imbeciles. Or full of complete imbeciles.
I'm not
Oh,
stupid,
shit, we have
I'm
to
just
fucking
crazy.
Go that way. Oh, this is gonna suck so much.
Calm down, Gavin. Jeez.
Oh, no. There's nothing that should be calm about the situation. Oh, God, we have to go near that tower.
Guys, I just want to
That's
clarify,
so
I'm not stupid, I'm crazy. There's a difference.
There is actually
Small
a very
difference.
big difference.
We have noticed.
Yes.
There's a fine line now. Very-
Yeah, and he fell off it.
Oh, thanks. Didn't you fall off?
No, I jumped.
Or tripped,
The
I
leg-
should say. Or tripped, I should say.
Trying to remember.
Reference when he
trip.
tripped you.
Nah.
Oh, son of a bitch, yeah. Yeah, but I got Daryl back pretty good.
Hey, did you remember to pack your bags? Cause you're going on a trip. Oh!
Anyway, what the hell time is it? Well, this happened at 9 AM, right?
Yeah, so it's probably about 12 in the afternoon by now.
Oh, fuck. Did I lose my rested bonus for all that shenaniganry I had
Yeah,
before?
of course.
Yeah.
God
Does it
damn it.
memorize that one word?
No, you know what? Just go to sleep. It'll be
Actually,
fine.
What? Did I
To be
memorize?
fair, you didn't get to memorize it.
Sorry.
So I wouldn't have had that dagger spell if I needed it anyway.
Yeah, see? So you guys head out for a while, you make camp. Does anybody have actually food? Have
Mhm.
actual food?
We all got
I
ration.
got-
You did.
Sorry.
Wait, hold on. This is one thing I want to bring up.
Mhm.
So this all started once we left our homes to get that guy. My question is, when we went to go leave to get that guy, right? Did we only bring our armor and our weapons, or did we actually bring our adventuring gear and everything?
I assume you brought everything. You
I
brought like your
brought everything I
backpack.
have on me. Yeah, I took my backpack.
Okay. Okay then. Then yeah, I have rations.
Then yeah,
I mean-
you guys can mark off one meal.
Mhm.
That you recover 7 fatigue points over like an hour's rest.
Oh,
6 for like waiting, and then
I will continue my research into this word, so
Okay.
I'm like 5 out of 8 hours. in.
yeah, by the end of today you'll know it. You'll have it practiced enough to be confident
Yeah.
of using it in combat.
Okay, dokie.
And then you guys were gonna head east until you found some sort of like farmhouse or something and try and stay there for the night.
Yeah.
Well, we
Or until it gets dark.
That can cut
Like
out.
whichever one comes first.
Oh, sorry. We have to head to the abandoned tower to save the 100, yes? If we're doing that.
True.
And it sounds like that's where the monsters are coming from.
Yeah. The
We should
monsters are
find-
probably here.
We should find out what the hell's going on with that.
Yeah. We should stay away from that. I heard they're pretty
Look,
tough.
I just want to kill something. Why
Okay,
won't
there's
anybody
no-
let me kill something?
There are things to kill in the north.
Because we're probably going to kill some bandits, so let's move like that.
You want us to just run through the forest randomly?
Yeah, there's less chance of, meeting guards or, scary beasts that are 8 feet tall burning villages down.
I say we wait till nightfall, skirt the village, and follow the coastline.
I'd rather just go to the outskirts of Arton, like at the edge, like going around farmhouses until we reach the road. So we don't have to
Yeah,
go through the
let's-
forest. We can just get to the edge of the town, and then we can.
Now
go
we're
to
out
the
of town, Strager shouldn't get accosted, so we may as well head north now. No point heading east.
Yeah, fine.
Besides, there's smoke over there.
Great. Great.
Yeah, we can just head straight towards the smoke.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
we head to the tower, not toward the smoke.
I feel like the smoke is where the tower is.
Yeah. I feel like
No.
they're connected.
I hope not.
Well, unless anyone's got a better plan.
I feel like we should stay off the road at all costs. Like,
Why?
maybe go, there?
Gaben, you can barely walk straight. Do you really want to stop bushwhacking?
I'd much rather bushwhack or whatever the fuck. Yeah. I'd much rather go through the forests than go through the roads where there's a chance we're going to be fighting a small army of things. Because that's what it's looking like.
Look, if we stay at the outskirts of town, we reduce like the chance of a guard seeing us. So I'd rather have like
Yeah.
a sense of idea where we are, opposed to like making sure we're not seen by going through a fucking forest and get lost.
If we get lost, we'll just run into them anyway.
Go on the outskirts of Arton and then walk along the coastline and then go straight up to the tower.
We don't have to go through. We don't have to reach like the coastline. We can just go around like because we're already on the east side, so we can just go around. So we can go like
Okay.
here and then, through the road and then that way. I should say.
God damn it. Fine, whatever. We're gonna get attacked. I'm just gonna bolt.
Okay, let's go. I mean, you'd be more useful if you just cast spells from the back rank instead of charging the enemy head on and trying to kill yourself.
I didn't do any of that.
Hey, make sure you don't take a fucking nap.
Hey, listen. I feel kind of weak right now. I should be taking a nap.
Oh yeah,
Damn
let me
it.
help you. I punched. No, I know.
No.
I know.
I do that, you fool.
Okay, is the plan made?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. More or less.
Who is leading?
Strager, since you're so keen, off you go.
All right.
So you guys rested for an hour, ate something, so you get 7 fatigue points back from that.
Alright.
If you want to rest longer, you can, but that's up to you.
What time is it?
After that, it would be about 1 in the afternoon.
We'll wait till nightfall.
Okay.
It would take me too long to put any energy in towards at this point anyway.
So I'm not getting an HP point back for today.
You sacrificed that a while ago.
That's not bitch.
So night
So
falls. Oh,
can
sorry.
I be trying to learn a new word at this time?
Yes, give me an IQ roll for your days worth of
This is
study.
going to be for wall.
Oh, yeah, that's a useful word.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's very
Can I administer first aid to try and heal up Gaben?
Gaben actually hasn't... he had first aid applied back when he was hurt in Linvale,
Mhm.
and other than that, he hasn't taken any wounds.
Okay, so first aid is just for field wounds.
It's an
not
immediate
long-term
thing.
recovery.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes, well, I know some stabilization techniques now, but I can't really help with recovery.
So, let's see. Are you guys off the road? Are you guys like, out of sight of
We
the
are
road?
okay.
Like,
We're off the road, but we're on the outskirts of town.
Yeah, we're
So we
just
still
outside
have an
the
idea
walls.
where we are.
yeah, okay. A few hours pass uneventfully, and about 7 o'clock rolls around. Sun sets. Were you planning to set out, or were you camping for the night?
We should camp for the night.
Okay.
Sounds
okay.
good.
Okay.
Set watches.
What is the watch order?
I'll take second watch.
I'll
Take
take
first.
first. I'll take first.
Okay. The night wears on. Who's on second watch?
God damn it. Me.
Olin. About halfway through your watch, you hear hoof beats down the road to the east. And they get loud for a while. You see a pair of torches in the night, and then they get quiet again as they head towards Arden.
Horses.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thorn
Can I make
like,
anything more out from here?
No, you just see like bright lights in the distance.
going
That's
from
all.
Thornapple
If they're not
to Arton?
concerned with me, I'm not concerned with them.
Yeah. It's from the east, in the direction of Thornapple, at least. You
Okay.
can't tell where they came from.
Who's on third watch again?
Me.
Okay, I will notify you of the activity once we swap watches.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing happens during the night.
Yeah, I would have spent my watch just practicing a second word.
Yeah, you practice your first word to the point where you can learn it, and
Great.
Nil does the same, and you
watch
guys
there.
both learn your words.
Ooh, I learned my word. Yay.
Morning dawns.
Okay. I'm going to spend as much of the day as possible learning a second word.
And, well, yeah, what do you guys do?
We've got to head to the tower, right? And we should come up with a plan for when we get there. Since Gabe is more wounded than he should be.
Well,
Right.
what I think would be the smartest idea is to rest up for 1 or 2 more days so I can get a decent amount, like, so I can be somewhat healthy. And then after that, I'll probably be alright. Like, I'll probably be healthy enough to go into combat.
Does everyone
Oh, we
know
lost that.
each other's words?
I still have words you guys don't know.
Alright. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna trust you wizards that you know what you're doing with the magics. I don't know what you guys can do because I'm not a magic guy. In fact, I hate your kind. You guys should all
What
kill
did I miss?
yourselves. But, you know,
Did I miss anything important?
Nah, we was just ranting.
look.
I think
Uh,
one of you said that we're trying to devise a plan for what to do when you get there.
Yeah,
Yes.
I feel like we
Okay.
should stay 1 or 2 more days so I can get up to a reasonable amount of health, and then set out after that.
I'd rather...
Because like at
Yeah,
this point, a strong gust of wind is going to blow me over, and that'll be it. Because what it sounded like from the note is there's going to be more than one of the people at this tower.
At least 3.
At
Alright,
least,
alright.
Exactly. So you guys might not have time to,
okay.
help me out like
Okay.
you did last time.
I understand, but I think we should at least leave Arton.
I agree.
Completely.
Sure.
At the very least, leave Arton, if you want that.
I think we should stay. See, because
The mayor's people are looking for us. If you're adamant you don't want to fight Gabe, and staying near Arton is a bad idea.
yes, but there's also Archon might be attacked soon, and we might.
Well, then we
Yeah,
may
but
as well be there.
I don't give a shit about Arton. You realize that, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. My conscience, though. Yeah, whatever. Let Archon burn, I guess.
I mean, hell, if there's gonna be a war, I'll join in and kill a few people. I don't care which side
It's
I'm
not
on,
like
but...
it's going to die as soon as we leave it. I mean, you left Linvale happily enough.
Well, yeah, but 3 goblins, or 3 green things, does not, equal, giant 8-foot tall things burning down a village.
People always exaggerate, and besides, we're heading in that direction. We'll be sure to run into anything before it hits Arton. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Then let's jump into the forest a little bit.
Alright, so we're...
Well,
okay,
yeah.
Daniel, we're gonna venture forth to at least leave Arton.
Okay.
So we're
Yeah.
gonna... Okay, I guess the plan is we're gonna go around, like, the outskirts of town and then reach up north.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like here.
Yeah, it takes about 1 hour to walk each hex.
Yeah.
So you can head like up into the hilly areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Provides
Alright.
more cover.
Probably
So-
find some decent shelter in a hilly area.
We won't... Do you guys want... Okay, I guess what I'm suggesting is we don't stay exactly on the road, but at least near it.
Yeah, we'll keep it in sight, but
Yeah.
we have to veer off to the abandoned tower anyway. The road will be watched. It's the most obvious route to approach the tower from. So I'd imagine that this psychopath has people watching it.
Yeah, so we're going to be near the road and it's in sight, but basically we're off-road and we're in the forest.
Yes. If that's possible. I mean, if we can't really see it from the trees, then
Yeah.
we'll just...
And we want to be on the left side
improvise.
of it.
Obviously.
You guys set out today,
Yep.
Yeah.
September the 2nd?
Mhm.
Okay. Whoever is leading, give me a navigation roll at +4.
Strager.
Does anybody actually have navigation?
No.
What is the navigation skill?
What is
what's
it?
up?
-4.
I think it defaults to IQ. I think it might
What's the
pass.
highest IQ?
Is it just
Um,
straight up IQ?
IQ +4, -4, I think. So, yeah.
Okay, then I fail.
You
So-
failed.
I mean, I
So
have an
yes,
IQ.
it's an idiot.
I don't
Why
have
did
an I don't have an IQ of 11. Does anyone have an IQ of 11?
I have an IQ of 11, so let
Why
me
the
do
fuck
it.
weren't you leading?
I will lead then, you fool.
Okay, let's put Gaben in the front line.
God, fuck. You guys are retarded. Boom, get fucked.
Defaults to IQ -5, so -1 total.
Boom,
Alright,
get
so
fucked.
Gaiman leads us.
Okay.
No, he fails too.
He gets you not really lost. It more just it takes a long time to get where you're trying to go.
Whatever.
You end up having to divert around a large creek, but eventually you come to the base of the mountains, not mountains, foothills. And you head further into the foothills. Are you trying to? If you guys push on, you could get to the tower by the end of today.
No, we'll take it slow.
I know.
No,
wanna rest for another night?
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll rest
Yeah,
up
we
for
don't
the
want to
night.
fully approach it. We just want to be a couple 1
Rest
hours.
up, and preferably tonight we want to see what the perimeter defenses are like.
How about we be like 1 hour away from the tower?
Okay, so you'd be
Sounds
like
good.
here, or
Yeah.
no, you're right. You're following the road, so you'd be like there.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Cool. Then another night passes. Was anybody going to go
And-
scouting?
I
We're
feel
just gonna-
like
Camp out.
we should go and see what's up. Even
And
if
I'm
it's
essentially...
night time, just campfires.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Gaben, you just rest,
Judging
do
from
you?
our
That's-
position, can we tell if the smoke is coming from the tower? It looks like.
Yeah, the smoke.
Yes, as you close, you can tell the smoke is not coming from the tower. It's still way off in the distance, past this range of mountains. Not
I
mountains,
told you
hills.
guys. It's coming from Vrist.
Look, tower first, then we deal with the smoke if we really want to.
If we
I
want.
don't want to.
Let's just deal with one thing at a time. The
Yeah.
tower. To save the people in the
Tower.
tower.
So could I have learned a new word this day?
So yeah, when you get there, everybody can make an IQ roll if you want to memorize a new word.
All right.
Yeah.
How many can I make?
Oh,
I fail.
1. Unless you have
I
IQ
did
memory.
not fail. 8.
Mm,
Cool. Night falls.
Yes, I managed my short-term goal.
We'll do the
Was-
same route.
Same watch.
Same watch, yeah.
Declan dropped again, I believe.
Good old Declan. I can trust him for everything, except staying on Skype.
you can trust him for falling off of Skype, though.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
true.
And so we pass on to September the 3rd. There's nothing of interest overnight
I wouldn't have gained a hit point if I was
because
walking.
you were traveling.
Yeah.
miss anything?
What's your
No.
HP,
2.
Gavin? 2?
Yeah, I looked
Eh,
through,
you're
yeah.
good.
Are you sure it was 2? Are we sure it wasn't negative something?
I thought it was
I'm
negative.
sure.
Look, I
I
don't
went
think
through
he
it,
can
yeah.
get to any more than 2.
I was looking through the last session, and yeah, it was 2.
2? Okay.
All right.
Sure.
But
It's too
like,
bad
I'd
Gabe
like
can't
to be
get
at
to 3.
4, so I could maybe survive a dagger attack.
If they're stabbing with a dagger, they've got past us and we're probably in trouble anyway.
Look, just succeed on your health rolls. That's all you need.
Yeah, man. Roll dice better.
Yeah,
If you just
come on.
never die, they'll never kill you.
I mean,
You know,
that's what
that's a
I do.
very
Granted,
good
I have
philosophy.
hard to kill, but you know,
Like-
stick with it.
Philosophy.
So it is September the 3rd. What do you guys do?
So I guess like one of you guys will go scouting, and I'll just rest up
Uh,
again.
2.
Well,
Who
Gale,
here is actually any good at stealthy things?
not me.
Not me, as evidently shown.
A great silence falls over the group.
Wow, you're all really good at this.
Okay, I mean,
Stealth
I'll
isn't
try.
our
Okay,
strong point.
I will try my best to scout out near the tower.
Maybe you should take off your armor.
No,
so you can run faster, and 2,
No.
you won't make the clinky noise.
No, look, if I just have my armor and my weapon, I'll have no encumbrance, so I'll still work. My speed won't be like dropped.
no.
Alright. What was the plan?
So
It
Strike
looks
is gonna
like
go.
Strake
so
is
I'm
gone.
gonna scout out the abandoned tower. Someone scout out the roads just in case.
I'll keep watching near the road. You go check out the tower. Strager, do come back if you see anything. Don't be stupid.
Okay,
You'll give us away.
all right. I'm going to go scout out the tower now.
Okay.
And I am going to rest up this day and learn one more word.
Watch him leave traps for us to walk into.
Psh, why would I do that? I grab my rope. I grab my wires.
I grab my barbed wire and head off.
Anyways, Danny,
So-
I go out to the abandoned tower. Danny, you dead?
He's changing the map.
I've been muted for a few sentences. It's fine, it's fine.
No, we've just been deliberately
No.
ignoring you. It's pretty much the same thing.
Right.
I gotta
Okay, so
admit,
this
when you
is
were
what-
silent, it was very dramatic.
Yes.
And Strike had never appeared.
So you find the tower rests here on like the top of this hill. You don't get too close to it, right?
No, I don't get too close to it.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just draw a rough map. The road passes up and past it, and it's carved onto a little flat. So it's like a steep drop on the left, a flat section where they've carved like a path for the road, and then a steep drop on the right. On the southwestern side of the tower, there are carved or dug out terraces, where it's like a steep rise of maybe 3 yards. Like it goes forward a yard and it goes 3 yards up, so it'd be like a really steep climb, and then a flat section of like maybe 10 yards, and then another steep like step up until the tower, which appears to be from a distance a circular stone building with a crumbled down side on the southwest side.
How crumbled?
How close do you want to get? It'd be a vision roll. The closer you get, the fewer penalties you take while investigating it.
Let's say like, well, how far away am I now? To see all this?
Kind of from this distance, you'd be at a, well, I look up the chart quickly. Maybe like 100 yards away through like a break in the trees.
All right.
Probably more than that. Probably closer to 500.
All right.
Yeah.
100 yards away. All right, I'll go
500. Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll go into like the 400 and try. I'll just get slightly closer and closer until I can pick out certain details like any windows, how crumbled is the actual tower, anyone around.
So you approach a little bit more. Give me a stealth check if you would, just in case somebody's watching. I know what they need to beat to see you. Okay. So you approach the southwestern side of the building. It looks like the wall itself is crumbled away from the rest of the tower, revealing the top 2 yards of whatever rooms are inside on that side. The ceiling looks like it's still intact. But if you climbed like the pile of rubble, you'd climb into a room.
All right.
By the way, Declan is not in Roll20 anymore.
Is he not?
I have it open on my screen. Here, let me
Yeah,
refresh it.
probably just
My
does
internet
that
being
sometimes.
a piece of shit, yeah.
Do I notice any
look
movement?
around. Do you notice any movement? Give me a observation check. Perception, vision roll, whatever it's called.
I don't make it.
Yeah, you take a look and you don't see anybody at this distance, but it's hard to see through all the trees and stuff to actually pick out like movement.
Windows.
There are a line of arrow slits along the top level, but on this side at the ground level you don't see any arrow slits. You're not sure if they've been crushed when the wall collapsed,
All right.
or if there just weren't any there in the first place.
I can see the levels, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many levels can I see?
You count 3.
So the tower itself
Kinda-
is 3 levels.
The level of towers. I thought you meant the terraces. The tower looks like maybe 2 and like a top, like a on top of like the ceiling.
All right.
Or it might be like one really tall one, or somewhere in between, like a an extra attic area.
Okay, how close do I have to be to make another perception check to see any movement?
You'd probably have to close within 100 yards. You'd be really close at that point.
Ah, okay. Anything else I want to see? No, I guess I'll wait there for like 10, yeah, like 10 minutes just to like check if anything is happening around town.
Give me another observation roll, and you get a bonus for taking extra time. You can spend extra time to get a bonus to like your roll. You're spending 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's see what's that. All right, so I'd say that gives you a full like +5 for taking 30 times the normal time.
All right.
Which gets rid of the penalties for like observation and stuff. So yeah, you spend some time watching there, and once or twice you think you see somebody pass in front of like the rubble pile. You're not sure though. It's hard to tell at this range, and you can't see the entrance to it. It's on the like it's like 100 degrees around the tower, so it's blocked out by the edge of the tower.
All right.
You think if there was an entrance, it would be like here or here, just the way the tower's shaped.
Okay then.
It's like, let me draw this on a little better.
Okay then. So we can't. Okay, so the most effective way would be approaching from the road, but that could be easily watched since the tower on that side is crumbled. And if we go from the forest, we'd have to deal with the whole climbing up those steep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
Wait, so is the ground by the tower on the top of the hill? And then
Level.
this is...
The ground on the top of the tower is level.
Sorry?
The ground where like at the top of the tower is like level. Or I think you're asking something else. Sorry, go ahead. Declan? Damn, his spotty internet. Declan.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Let's see.
Tree cover is all like old growth forest, like large trees, but plenty of space in between them to maneuver. Bushes and like ground cover and stuff. That's all. Declan, what were you asking?
Right, is the tower on the top of the hill, or is it ascending as the rings get further away from the tower?
It crests the top of the hill, and the terraces look like the terraces, not terrorists.
There you go.
Terraces look like they've been dug in, so that it's a steeper climb on that part.
So it's quite defensible from the south.
From the south, yeah, towards
Yeah.
the coast.
And then it
Okay.
could be, and then it's probably observing from the road if anything's coming.
Seems like a good setup.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard to approach this tower.
Well, were you spotted?
I'm not. I don't know. It doesn't look like I am. From what I can
Maybe
tell.
we can
There's,
try and...
well, I've been observing for 10 minutes and there's no movement coming towards my direction, so I'm assuming they haven't spotted me.
Maybe we can try and take out the people watching the road first.
Well,
How many
I've seen
people are
like
there watching
I've only
us?
seen like some movement at the entrance of like the tower, right?
Okay.
So I
Well,
don't know exactly how many people are there, but I know somebody is actually at the tower.
And how many people have you actually seen?
I
Like, in
haven't seen
total?
I haven't seen like full bodies or anything. I've seen movements, and it's been going in and out, either front. And from this distance, I can't give exact numbers. Is that at least that's what I'm interpreting?
Yep.
What Danny's saying.
Yeah, you need somebody with like the stealth skill to sneak up really close to get body counts, because he's watching like through the forest and gaps in trees. It's difficult.
Okay then.
We really don't have much of a choice, do we?
Yeah. Unless I feel confident enough that I can go in there, closer.
Oh, Jesus.
Would
Please
I,
don't fail this.
Would I
would
feel
be-
confident enough to come closer to the tower?
That would be
You are
daring.
overconfident.
No, no.
That would
No.
be daring.
I am not confident enough. I will return back to our group and relay the information
Okay.
that I got.
Okay.
So how do you guys want to approach this? Okay, so the entrance is, assuming it probably here. This side of the tower is crumbled, and I've seen some movement at that side.
Where are they getting supplies from?
I have
There's
no
no
idea.
river nearby.
I've been watching for like 10 minutes straight. I haven't really seen much more movement than there. So
Is the tower crumbled the whole way down, so we can see the entire skeleton of it from
only
the side?
only the first 2 floors, and there's possibly a 3rd floor at the top.
Okay, but it's all open on this eastern side.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's like, I think like, yeah, part of it is open, so you can see inside the tower a bit.
Can we get in through the eastern side, or?
Danny, could we?
If you climb like the pile of rubble, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you would have to climb rubble, but you could go in, I guess.
It looks kind of like that, where part of the walls fallen like out and over.
Okay.
So it forms like a rubble slope up to like a hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, okay, so technically our best option is to come from the road side, but obviously we'd probably be sighted before that.
Yes. Although,
So,
I still think it's preferable, especially given that we don't know if they saw you or not. There's no point in trying to storm such terrain. Unless... Okay, was he watching at night or daytime?
Day, I believe.
Okay. Well, if the hill isn't lit at night, then we might have a chance climbing up there then.
we could, at
So
night,
we
we could
try that.
we could sort of set up a... What if we set up a fire, right? So they would be able to see the smoke? And then maybe they'd... Nah, that's probably a bad idea. I was thinking they probably would send somebody if they saw like a fire, like a campfire going on.
Oh,
Hmm. But it's like only if they care enough to like check it out. What spells do you guys have?
lots. I have lots of words.
Useful spells. In our prepared list, what do we have?
I've praised dragon, and I will use dragon as Talos, so I will praise Talos.
I'm sure that will be incredibly useful.
It will be extremely useful.
Oh. As far as the magic goes, we really don't have too much we can do.
Well, speak for yourself there, bub.
Okay, you go and collapse a mountain on them, why don't you?
I will, actually.
Actually, I mean, I don't know how magic works very well because I'm not a magic user, but I was thinking if you can use that wall spell effectively, we could actually get through the terraces somewhat effectively.
What do you mean? Just kind of like a horizontal wall to shield us from things?
Well, I was thinking like making like actual steps.
I could probably do that.
Yeah.
Would that be a difficult thing to do?
That would be quite... I believe that would be difficult.
Making like single steps? Probably not.
I mean,
It would be...
it's 3 yards high. So you
3
need a
yards
yard
high?
Yeah.
But I tried to make a yard 7 yards high, right?
3 yards is 9 feet.
Like,
That's
try
taller than
3
we are.
yards.
What?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
tried 3 yards. It's quite powerful. Doing it repeatedly would probably knock any of us out.
Mhm, yeah. Okay then.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not that epic caster yet.
The best we can do is put some shields on the party and just come from the road, I believe.
Well, I mean, do we have to all attack at one side? We can try and attack both sides, and maybe they have to divide their units.
We could
How
do
big
that.
is the tower?
At its actually at its
Base.
base, it's a straight tower. It's the same radius all the way around. It's maybe 20 to 30 yards across.
Okay.
It's not to scale.
Okay.
This map.
Yeah.
All right. If
Oh,
I
right.
saw I saw movement within the tower, right? But that's
Yes.
because of my bad vision. So we don't know if anyone's really going around the tower. Maybe there's people in the back of the tower. We have no idea. But
So it's about that far across.
yeah.
I think we should try attacking from the north.
The north.
I agree, but
Yeah.
it's getting past there. Maybe we should go on the far side of the road, circumvent, and then come down through here.
Well, I mean, we could split the party to have like 2 different people attacking. We can make one as a distraction and one to go in.
But our coordination isn't good enough.
Yeah, I mean, we can make a fire. Same with
Okay.
the other party.
Okay, we can do that.
We could burn the forest down around them.
Yeah, sounds good.
That seems excessive.
Yeah, it
Cons-
would.
Excessive.
Excessive
You're
is not
just
the
not
right word.
thinking big enough.
Excessive is not the right word. Isn't there a clearing around the tower?
Yes, it's been cut back. The terraces have all had the trees cut back. Although it looks like recently things have grown up, so there's some light brush cover there. On the northern side, the immediate area around the tower is cut back, but there's less clearing. It would probably look something like... I'm going to use blue just because it can be seen easier. The forest extends like here, like that.
Okay. I have another idea. He wants nil. Why don't we get Drake's juice thingy? We should
Make-
get...
yeah.
We could approach and say we're here to trade in nil. We caught him in his letter.
Yeah,
I have a feeling he wouldn't buy that.
yeah, it would be kind of risky just to give out nil or even like a
Yeah.
portion. It'd be a little bit. I mean, it's an idea, but it'd be risky.
It's too risky for me.
Other
We could
alternative is
We can make forest shield, make us look like the forest, walk in. Like
make forest shields.
Like Macbeth. No, not
Yeah.
Macbeth. Is it?
You, it's from Macbeth, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is for me.
Each of the men cut a piece of the tree and the forest started moving.
Yeah.
But that would take up far too much energy, and it's not a very concise or clear way of casting the magic, shielding forest. I suppose if we tried, we could grow trees towards the thing and set them on fire, but that would just take too much energy. We don't have the time to do that.
All right.
I say we just try frontal assault and see where we go.
Frontal assault.
Yes.
Okay, then-
shoot
but
towards
then- Okay, if you do frontal assault, then I suggest we do like 2 parties and attack at the same time.
I agree, and the signal should be a fire.
Yeah, the signal should be a fire.
Although I have no clue how
Maniac.
we're going to... Shh. Yes. No.
We'll have
Yes.
yeah, one
Yes.
party distracts while the other can like go in from the other way.
So one will come in from the north, the other will come in from the east.
Yes. The road can be easily watched, so the east party would be the distraction and the north party will like come in afterwards.
Okay, so now, which party should send up the flare or fire?
Well,
I think
okay.
the north party, because they'll get there later.
Okay, so they'll start their attack first by sending the fire. Gabin should not. Straker and I should take that route. I feel
Yeah.
because
so who's-
Nil is.
Okay, so but who's gonna distract and who's gonna charge in?
Will
I feel like
Well-
I think Gavin should distract because he only has 2 HP.
Yeah, but then they're going to be sending all their stuff
yeah, the
towards...
distraction will draw most of the aggro. So I feel like Straker is our strongest frontline fighter, and I can send up the signals flow and support him.
So I can distract.
And that way we can get Nil inside the castle to deal with his old adversary,
Yeah.
and Gabin can support.
Yeah.
You're
I
both magic
break power.
wielders, so you should be okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we have a plan. Now when do we attack? Now would be the most
we should
effective
attack.
one to fight
How long do wards last?
Forever.
until they run out of energy.
Let it be
So-
known that I really, really, really hate splitting the party.
It's the most effective way to attack.
Yeah.
Split the defenses.
I don't like
Sure.
it either, but this is by far the most effective way to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
I ask Declan's character to make me a ward from damage.
You can cast your own wards.
I don't know how. My character does not specialize in wards at all.
I figured it out by myself, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here,
but
here's what I suggest. I
My
suggest
characters.
we do this at night.
Yes, where
So
the
if we
fire will
take-
be most visible.
Okay, yeah, but then, I mean, one, the fire would be hard to see, but then you could also
No,
try and
good to see.
observe movement within a tower, see if they're moving towards us.
Agreed.
Possible. Yeah. So I feel we do it at night because then if we can just get the Huntress out quickly, we can leave quickly as well
Hmm.
at the covered night.
And if we do get the Huntress out quickly, I'm going to ship that we got her out.
That should be another signal.
Make sure that you shout after you get her out.
Yes. Well, once we're outside the tower, we will shout, or I will shout.
Yes, we all have, except everyone but Strager has the capability to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, I can shout, just not loudly.
Mhm.
Strains my vocal cords. Anyways, so we're going
So-
with this plan?
We should attack tomorrow night. One last day to rest up and finalize some preparations.
Yeah, so Gaben, get some fucking sleep and rest up.
Okay, I'll show you how to cast ward.
Okay.
You may not be able to do much with them, but it should at
Well,
least
if I cast the word today,
somehow.
I can rest up and have full strength for tomorrow. Correct?
We're attacking tomorrow night, so yes.
Alright. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to where I was viewing the tower before. And just keep watch until, like, at night, and I'll meet up with you guys again.
Alright. Well, we're not attacking until tomorrow night.
Yeah, I
Wait,
just
what
want
time
to...
is it we're doing this?
Yeah, I know. I just want to keep on,
Okay.
like, sight of the tower in case something
Yes,
changes.
keep observing in case something changes. Good
Yeah.
plan. Okay.
Danny, you heard us?
Back in a moment.
Alright.
Okay, so how do I do words?
I'll link you the rule sheet, but essentially you just pour fatigue points into it, and there are different types of wards ranging from very specific to very wide. Now, I'm not sure. You only get one night at this. Fatigue point wise, you'll probably only be able to pour about 10 to 12 points of energy into this ward. So I suppose you could make
What is E?
energy. It's what we're using instead of. It's like an energy is the cost required to store set amount of energy into a ward.
What is E equal to FP? Like, how,
E
many,
equals MC square.
how much FP is 1E?
If you scroll down a little bit to the third paragraph, you will see that it depends on how broad your ward is on the wording. For example, just make shields is a very wide ward, which costs you 14 per 1 health point of ward. Whereas something like making
Okay, but like,
Arrow
what's
shield.
FP in relation to E?
depending on, for our intents and purposes here, it will be a 1-to-1 ratio. As you use more and more, or make more and more wards, the cost of FP to E goes up exponentially.
This means that when filling energy... Oh, okay, but then there's this paragraph that's like 2 FP equals 1E.
Yes. So the actual conversion factor is the fate points required per 1 energy, or fate points, fatigue points, is 2 to the power of the energy level
-1.
minus 1. The energy level minus 1. Yes. So initially, energy level 1, which is all we'll be able to focus on for this, it's 1-to-1 because 2 to the 1 minus 1 is
Okay.
to 0. And then a second energy level, it will be 2 fatigue points per 1 energy point.
Right.
And
Okay.
then 8.
Yeah. Then 4, 8, 16, 32.
By the way,
Yeah.
Danny, do you hear our plan?
No, actually, I wasn't listening, so that I couldn't like DM hack it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so like, okay, just to tell you.
Don't
First
No,
off,
don't tell them
the whole point.
Tell me what you do.
tell me what I
Yeah.
do.
stuff. We do
Hang on.
when-
So
Alright, so I'm
Can I-
going... Okay, the first thing I do is I'm going right now, like currently,
Yeah.
to where I was before I was watching.
Okay.
And was watching until night falls, and then when night falls, I'm gonna return back to my crew. And then
Okay.
just tell me what I observed.
Yeah. So everybody else, you have what, 10 hours to kill?
Can I,
Okay.
yeah,
Can I
from the
join-
previous date, I would have
Like-
Wait,
tried memorizing.
can
No.
I
One
keep
at a time.
can I keep pouring energy into wards to make it stronger?
Yes.
Oh, so like I can have one ward, but a shit ton of energy put
Yes.
into it over a duration.
Yes. Although the energy, your magery level 1, right?
Yeah.
And your fatigue, health points are 10, 11 base.
I have an HP of 10, FP of 14.
Okay, so you will have an energy level of 50. Oh, sorry, energy maximum of 50, Donny?
Yeah, maximum energy per energy level of 50.
Yeah. So you can put up to 50 points of energy into wards at level 1 before it starts costing you more fatigue points.
Okay, then I'll put in, like, over the course of this day, I'll put in the max.
You're going to completely... Yeah.
Well, yeah, but because I have 2 days. I have 2 days to do this.
Today and... Yes, although tomorrow... It leaves you tired by the end of the day, so I suggest you don't do it past tomorrow morning.
But don't you gain 7 FP per hour?
6 plus 1 if
6
you can eat
plus 1
meals.
if you eat,
Basically, you get
yeah.
like 1 extra 1 per day.
Okay, so it's 6, so I would need 3 hours to fully recover. So let's say I have like 30 hours, or 20 hours to,
Sleeping, yeah.
yeah, so 20 hours. So I can put in 280 points into this.
I was really taking it light when I was over at Thingy.
Yeah, so I will put in 280 points into this ward.
Let's
Into
you
this
have
one ward.
12 hours today, and times 6, 72. And then how many hours were you going to spend tomorrow before the attack?
I recommend no later than midday.
I'm
Just
3 hours before the assault, I will stop, which will give me enough time to fully restore my FP.
Okay, that works out to 90 energy if after 3 hours tomorrow you want to be at full fatigue.
So I can have 90.
90 energy, or 90 fatigue, which works out to
fatigue.
50
70.
energy on your first level and then
20 on the next.
20 on your second.
So 70.
Yes.
50 and 20. It's important to remember. Because, of course, if you don't get a perfect multiple of 50, then you're wasting so much
Yeah,
energy.
you might as well not finish filling that energy level and just move on. But
Your
for
major
example,
level is
at your
1, right?
major level, you could get a wide ward that protects you for 5 hit points and completely fill up your first energy level.
Yeah. All damage of a specific type, a single class weapon related. All damage of a specific type. So that would be things like what would that
All
be?
bladed weapons,
All blades. All okay.
crushing, like protect me from crushing damage, protect me from piercing,
So a
inhaling.
wide is like protecting from all physical damage.
Wide would be what did I have it described as?
I believe. Oh, did I use any wide ward?
Like
I'm not
it
sure I
would protect
did.
me from like
I think
bludgeoning, slashing.
A very wide would be, protect me from all like harmful damage would be a very wide ward.
yeah, like just make shield. What I used to stop myself taking fall damage was just the very wide ward. It cost me 14 energy per hit point, or 28 actually, because it was on the second energy level.
Yeah.
But
A wide ward would be like protect me from cutting weapons. Which might not work if, say, somebody was, instead of cutting you with a longsword, they were stabbing you with one, because that would be piercing damage.
and then another ward is
so
for arrows or something.
Put 5 or 4 points into a wide energy ward.
Okay. So that put...
Yeah.
Okay.
A very wide, sorry.
A very wide.
So
Okay.
that's-
So
Yeah,
that's
so it uses
Or
some of
that's
my
52.
first and second level.
Can you spread a ward across multiple energy levels?
no, you cannot. It has to fit entirely on one level.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yep.
Then it will be 3 points into a very wide ward.
And that would just be Fee. What's shield? Fee Tirith Kanara. Make
And
sure.
how do you gain energy levels? Like,
You just put more energy. It's just because the second energy level costs more fatigue points to fill.
okay.
But there are infinite energy levels for you to fill. It just becomes more and more expensive as you go along.
It's kind of like levels on a Bohr atom, and you have more electrons on each ring as you get further and further away from the nucleus.
Okay.
Y'all are into chemistry.
This is thaumaturgy, not chemistry.
Wow. Oh yeah, I actually have thaumaturgy.
Isn't
Does
the
that
boar
help?
atom the wrong way to look at it, Adam?
Yeah, it's incorrect for a number of reasons.
just
Anyway,
Useful
I have thaumatology. Does that help?
yeah, this would probably be like, you might not know exactly how this works because you've never done it before, but you probably get the theory behind it as Allen is explaining it to you.
Alright, so yeah, so I have an extra 3 HP of stuff.
Of shield? Okay.
Okay. I'm going to refill my shield that broke as well. I
Okay.
can't get any further than that, but...
So
Neil, what would you like to do?
I am going to research a word.
Okay.
All right.
Does 11 let me learn it?
What's your IQ?
10, but I also have Majory 1.
Then yes.
Okay.
And Strega, you are watching the tower again, right?
Yep.
Okay, give me 3 more vision rolls.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so you're watching. You do indeed see somebody early in the morning walk up to the hole in the tower and pour out a bucket of something.
Mhm.
You see, so you know there's at least one person there. You don't see anybody walking out of the far side of the tower where there's like an entrance, and you're not sure if that's just because the tower's in the way and you don't see them, or if nobody's walking out.
Okay. That's what I see for the 10 hours.
Yeah, you camp down there. You see somebody like empties a bucket out of the broken part of the wall. You can't get a good look inside because it's dark inside.
And it's hard to identify like any like noticeable traits about him, right?
Yeah.
Armor or anything.
Yeah, they're really far away.
Okay.
Other than that, normal nature stuff.
Sweet.
As night falls,
We'll take the
there
same
is
shifts.
a. See, do you watch as night falls, like a little bit past nightfall, or do you leave as soon as night starts falling?
I'll like stop at like, yeah, a little bit after nightfall.
Okay.
kind of nature.
Yeah, you watch. There are a number of lights that are lit inside the tower, and that's what you see. It looks like there is indeed 2 stories because you don't see the light from the bottom floor through the upper arrow slits.
Okay,
So
so
there
I
must be
see
a
light from
floor.
the second floor.
The bottom floor, but not the top floor, so there's like a floor in between somehow.
All right.
Oh, damn. I forgot to get any crystals or anything.
What are crystals?
Wow. I can't believe that completely slipped my mind.
Are like crystals like help?
I guess my character
Oh.
was preoccupied more than forgetful.
Oh.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
for storing energy,
Alright.
which is similar to wood's.
And actually,
Wow.
probably about an hour before nightfall, you do see a figure approaching from the northeast-ish with something slung over their back. Looks like some sort of animal, maybe,
Okay, so I identified 2 people.
at least, yeah.
All right. I relay this information back to the group when I come back.
Okay.
So at least 2 people are there.
Oh, you saw one of them come back from the northeast.
Yes.
That's near the other side of the road, yes?
Yeah.
It looked like they'd been hunting or something.
Yep.
That would be one less person to take down on our way in. If he comes back at the same time every day. It's only an assumption, though. He might not. Maybe, yes. I'd like to wait with Strager for the next day, since we'll be in that team anyway.
Okay, mark off 2 days worth of food then.
Can I roll to learn another word
Yep.
over that day?
Oh yeah, I will do the same.
Yeah.
And wait, if we're staying an additional day, I'm gonna pour some more
Oh, if you're
coins.
staying an additional day,
An additional day. No, it was just 1.5 days, wasn't it?
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, we're attacking tonight.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Then Gavin, give me an HT roll because you've actually managed to spend 1 full day not doing shit. Yay!
Yay.
Nada.
Nope.
Fuck.
Did you roll or?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah. Which is not my.
Health 10, right?
Gavin just can't
Yeah.
reach that 3rd HP.
3 HP will
Goddamn.
be forever beyond his grasp.
Mhm.
Okay, and night falls on the evening of the 3rd. And Declan DC'd for a moment.
God damn it.
And he left roll 20.
Rip.
So all this time, could I have been practicing Majory?
I think because you're practicing a word, you can't also practice Majory. Be one or the
Okay.
other. Okay, welcome back.
Cool. Could
Thank
I have made a word at the same time I was practicing the word?
Nah, practicing the word takes up most of the time.
Yeah, and making words is hard. If you're doing it at full energy, if you're just figuring out how to do it, then you don't really use much energy.
Okay, first, our observations. So,
All right. Before I left, I wanted to say to Gabin and Neil, if you're unsure if this null, i.e. the fire doesn't light properly, just look for fire in the sky.
Wait, what? Say it again.
if you don't see the signal, then just keep an eye out for fire in the sky.
But the signal is a fire, though, correct?
Yeah, we're just going to light the forest on fire and then charge.
Okay.
But if that
good luck.
doesn't work, thanks.
Speed. Or Talos' speed.
Okay, so what do you guys actually do at this point?
This is
Okay,
next day, right?
Okay, so you wait through the night?
Yes, we wait till night, but yeah, again, we'll observe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys observe, you can only make out these lights in the distance.
Wait, am I with Tim here?
You with
Yes.
Nelia.
So night falls.
Yeah.
How late are you guys waiting for this attack?
Like,
it's about
complete nightfall.
10, 11 o'clock sound good.
Yeah.
Enough time to maybe catch an hour's nap before we go into battle.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys observe. You notice a second bucket of something is poured out of the hole in the wall.
Charming.
Then night falls. The lights stay on inside.
All right. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Before we like do the whole attack, I tell like Nil and Olin that wait like a minute before you actually attack. Otherwise, you'll be there while they're coming out of the tower.
Yeah.
Is it time, Strigger?
Yeah, I guess it's time.
Okay, I pull out my flint and tinder, and
boy.
I guess I would have set this up somehow, so like one of the trees will just start catching on fire, preferably near the top where it's visible.
Have you guys been positioned already?
Yes.
Yes, we are to the north.
Okay.
Currently.
Mark off your position on the map for me.
Alright. So wait, we would
Just draw
be,
yourself on.
We'd be like here, right?
We're vaguely over here somewhere, I think.
Yeah, you guys are way the fuck up there.
Yeah, we're like
No.
right here, and then.
And then our group is like here-ish.
You know,
Like,
straight
that sound
and
good?
I are in the north, and Neil and Gavin are in the east. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the other
wait.
way around, but whatever, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no point coming from near the terraces. We're attacking from the forest.
Okay. Alright, so purple blob is us.
Yeah, orange blob is us, and we're in the north.
Okay. Then Nil and Strega are to the.
North.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no,
move your orange circle. Get that orange circle out of here.
Yeah, that's roughly it.
Okay. So you are setting off your signal in the north.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. You managed to get it going eventually. I'm not going to make you roll continuously to see when you start a fire.
I would have
Eventually-
paid attention to this, so...
Yeah. Eventually, you get a fire going around the base of a tree with the idea, catch the tree on fire. The tree smokes heavily
All right.
within
and,
a few, like maybe probably about 4 minutes after like you start burning it, it starts smoking heavily.
I will come
Excellent.
in. How far away did we make this?
It's up to you.
Uh,
How far
Probably
away do you want to make it?
300 or 400 yards at least.
Yeah.
This is the scale.
All right, then I'll move up 150 yards ahead.
Alright, I'll make sure the fire's good and going, so
Yeah.
Nil and Co get a signal.
Yeah, I just. All right,
Okay.
I can move 150 yards ahead. Keep watch if someone's coming, and prepare for
Mhm.
attack.
I tell Nil to make sure that we actually see people going that way before we make our descent.
Strega, give me. Are you trying to be stealthy at all?
Nope,
Okay.
absolutely not.
So some time passes. Probably maybe a minute or two. Give me a observation, not a vision roll, Strega. Okay.
No.
Yeah, so some time passes. The night wears on. The fire starts going in earnest. Are you approaching the tower at all?
I'm keeping like some distance away from the tower,
Mhm.
like 50 feet.
Right.
And then I start yelling out.
Okay. So you're making a ruckus.
Yeah, I'm seriously like trying to get their attention.
Okay, and
Come in
it's
at me if you think you're odd enough.
all in with you, yes?
Yes.
Okay, all in.
I'm-
Well, where are you positioned relative to him?
Behind him about 10-15 yards.
Okay.
I suppose I'll have a torch in one hand because we're meant to be drawing attraction. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nope.
maybe we just reuse the forest.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, cool. My fire's still here from last time.
Oh God,
Excellent.
he's still there? He followed us?
Oh god.
It's a trap. They're behind us. Oh,
Oh
let's
god,
put
the
it
bandits are back!
Okay, so Nil and Gaben,
Our Lord and Savior, yes.
you guys are not on this map.
Nah.
Alin and
Straight
let
up.
me move the fire up to the top. You guys are positioned somehow. You can move yourselves around.
Sure.